Hello guys, this is Dr. Mariusz Monczak and tips on violin playing, how to improve your playing and my playing too. Today I'd like to talk about etude number 7 by Kreutzer, and this is really an etude that you can spend your whole life on this and always learn new stuff from it. So, this is an etude, it's, let's say, in octaves, but not, you don't play the octaves together, but separate. And this etude is to work on this movement, crossing the strings. So one of the key issues on violin playing is to understand that we don't play on one string, right? We play all the time changing. So like you play on one string and then you're preparing another string. So when I play, for example, this string D, I'm preparing already this string, and this is a gradual preparation. I'm playing this and gradually I'm kind of lifting the kind of putting the bow closer and closer to the other string. So it will there will not be a break between the notes. So I will go, because if I don't do that, I go, you see there's a break between the notes, like a big one. But if I play kind of getting closer and closer, the break is much smaller. The break is much smaller, and then, as I said already on numerous occasions, when we have a, we have a 72 centimeters bow, right? And how to make a long phrase when you have to change the bow, and the phrase kind of continues and develops, the energy develops, and the passion develops. So if you break the phrase by, because we change the bow, you change the string, you change the position of your fingering and everything, it will, the music will suffer. So our goal is to minimize this kind of breaking down the phrase. Of course, there would be some breaking. I mean, it's just impossible to. We do not have 70 meters bow. We have only 72 centimeters, but there are techniques actually to minimize that, so this here, when I have a this etude. So actually, it's written. Galman wrote more like a. This Galman edition, he wrote more as a martella. It can be done as a martella too, but I have found out that this, I think, more useful to play. I mean, there are many possibilities to play this in different ways, but the one that's really stuck out is just this long. Remember this etude number 2 when I play grand détaché, really from the frog to the end of the bow. This is a détaché that you can actually work here as well. So it's kind of the whole bow. So also we were talking about gravitation. It's very useful also to feel how the bow works with the strings. That actually it has a tendency also to drop down because there's a gravity, right? So when I'm here, I'm using also this bow that kind of drops, especially at the top, drops by itself. And then here I have to help him a little bit because I'm on, and I do this round movement. there's another challenge in this etude, is that when you're crossing not only one string but two strings. For example, when I play here F sharp, I cross one string. I do not play on A string. I cross it. So you know, it's you know, we have to hear that we actually don't hear the A string. You can hear a little bit of that you're kind of sliding on it, but you do not lift the bow. That often happens when people play and they try to try not to play on the string, so they lift the bow. But you know, you can also be like exercise lifting, right? You can do that as well. But here it's more it's important actually to keep the bow on the strings, but kind of you lose the pressure on this kind of, you don't press anymore, and then you're sliding over it. You're sliding over it. So you know, this technique you find, I mean, everywhere in music, and if you understand exactly how it works, then it can save a lot of time, and the quality will be better on overall playing. So here you have also this whole episode of playing on different strings, and even crossing two strings. Look at this. See, I cross two strings. And in a way, you see, I'm also using this inertia. So I play kind of, I play more active, this going up, and less active, less active, less. And also here we have we play A, let's say 8 times. So musically we don't have to show it every time that we're playing A. We need to show something that's different, something that's new. So the new is this. And then here. Good. So, you know, this inertia, gravitation, minimum movement, and the releasing of tension, they all go together also with music. So I do not play like this. That would be very primitive, in a way, like I mean, not really nice. I think it's much better to do it. Now we have to also remember that Kreutzer, you know, the name sounds German, but he was French, and his teacher Viotti was Italian. So this is like Italian school of playing, you know, with some French, of course, influences. But you know, the quality kind of savoir vivre, you know, this kind of French taste, sophisticated playing is needed here. So when we play this, when we play another one also with jumping strings. So you see, I'm really doing this here, the round movement. So I go. So my teacher, Cesar Heiser, he would do it. I remember he had this called zop. He was like, zop is stopping, and it's kind of an old school. So he would do like, stop, stop. You know, even my brain kind of goes into a different gear, like the old habits. But this is, of course, many people play like that. I mean, they would practice like this, stop and stop, stop, stop. But I think it's the flow is not there, and then you would not be able to actually get the right flow from this music. So I think it's much more useful to play it you are you continuing this movement. So that's why you need this very flexible wrist, your elbow and shoulders, that is your shoulder that is not going up but just keeping it down. So so this is a, of course you can play with different bowings here, and there's the unlimited possibilities to play with two string. But I try, when I be talking about those etudes, I try to do it all for 42 of them, is to focus on, let's say, on the main principle way of practicing. And I think that's what, with decades of experience I have those with these etudes, I could kind of feel it. This is my opinion. I mean, you don't have to agree with this. That the instead of focusing of all those possibilities of different bowings by 2, by 4, legato, staccato, name it, I would go with I think what the Kreutzer wanted first, and then you can build on that different way of playing. It's up to you, but I think to go to the core of the problem, and then working this core problem, and kind of benefiting out of this the most. And so I think for today it's enough. Number 7, I will come back to number 7 in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Practice, enjoy playing, and discover yourself in music. Take care. Bye.